Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination. Did one just turn around? I don't think so. It felt like it did. Your daily divination for whenever it is that you are tuning into this channel. If you are new, then welcome. If you are returning, then welcome back. Right, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And the now is very soon. So this is basically about getting yourself into alignment. If there are things that you are wanting, it's about making your mind up, being consistent in terms of your vibration or your energy, your thought patterns, your belief system, so that the universe can actually bring it into you. Because it's amazing how what we say we want, we're not truly and fully in alignment with what it is that we want. So the universe can't bring it to us. And then we sort of look at the universe and be like, well, why don't I have this? And why don't I have that? It's because we haven't clearly, fully, wholeheartedly, made the decision that that is truly what we want. So this is what I'm getting from this card. It could be in relation to a union or a relationship, but it can be in relation to any other aspect of your life. Right, okay, yes, it is time for the charms. You take that one then, and off you toddle. Triangle. Yeah, you take the triangle. And we'll grab some charms. Right, okay, let me move those out of the way. Right, okay, oh, I love this charm. Right, okay, we've got loads. We've got the fear. Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was the haunted house. I do apologise. It's not. It's like, is it a castle? I don't know. It's like a castle, I think. Right, okay. Right, okay. Well, that's exactly kind of what I was saying. I thought that was the haunted house. So I was going to start talking about your fears of actually manifesting what it is that you want. Sometimes the reason that we don't make our mind up is because bringing whatever it is that we want into our life means that things have to change. We have to change. I mentioned in the last actual tarot reading that I did, where all the major arcana cards came out, and I was saying there's a big change that's coming, and sometimes we avoid change, resist change, because it means that, we then have to show up in a completely different way. So that's what I was going to say, but it's not actually the fears. It's the castle. But again, I'm seeing that as boundaries. It's the fortress. It's the walls that we put up, whether that is to initially protect ourselves, but it also keeps what we want away from us as well. So this is what I mean about you sort of deciding, making a choice or making a decision about what it is that you truly want, and then letting your guard down. Now we have this Drink Me, which I love. I love this charm. Just reminds me, if that will focus, it just reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland. So going into the unknown, experiencing things that you've never seen before. And that's exactly what I mean about deciding what it is that you want so that it can come to you. And generally what you want isn't something that you already have. Oftentimes it is. You want to maintain, the things that we have in our life. But when we're desiring, when we're reaching, when we're aspiring to the next thing, it is something that's unknown. Now this could have something, we've got the romance angels, but to do with love or unlocking an aspect of your heart chakra. We have this heart and wings attached to a key here, and that reminds me very much of Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts kind of energy. So there may be something about you unlocking the barriers, the walls that you have erected around your heart space, so that what you want, especially if it's something romantic, can actually come to you. Now in Alice in Wonderland, I don't know if it's the Drink Me or the Eat Me, but one of them makes her shrink, one of them makes her grow. So it's like there's an elevation, there's a growth that you have to go through that's going to allow you to manifest, to bring in, to attract to you that which you actually want. And if this is the opposite, where it's it's getting smaller, then it's your fears are diminishing, or it's time for your fears to diminish so that you can actually bring in what it is that you're wanting into your life. There's healing that's happening here with the star, and the fairy that sits inside of it says that as you heal, you are able to wish upon a star. Your wishes and dreams have the potential to come true. But I see why, like I say, there's a resistance that is there, because we have this snake. It's kind of wrapped round itself. And snakes shed their skin. I always get my S's. Snakes shed their skin. So there may be an old aspect of your ego or yourself that you are shedding as you go through this healing process, or you're facing demons, you're facing aspects of the shadow that have held you back from manifesting what it is that you truly want. Now, whenever I see this unicorn, to me it speaks of like the impossible becoming possible. You be careful there, sweetie. Yeah, it speaks of like the impossible becoming possible. These are fictional, imaginary animals in the way that we relate to them in the modern world. Now, sounds a bit geeky, but I do know that I think that the unicorn that we know and love would have stemmed from, now let me get this right, is it the rhinoceros? I think, yeah, I think back in the day it's the animal that had one horn. I think that is the original kind of unicorn. So there is like a transition or a change, the way in your perception, the way that you see things, is you stepping away from what was and allowing your imagination, your creativity to kind of take over. And we have this starfish here. So again, there may be a level of vulnerability or putting yourself on display in actually getting what it is that you want. But that is not to be feared. It's next to the healing. So there may be healing about that aspect of yourself that is taking place, or this wish, what it is that you want, maybe, you know, to be in the spotlight or to receive some sort of recognition publicly, you know, from somebody or from something. Now, I've not really looked at this. I'm not getting a particularly strong message from this guitar, to be perfectly honest. I'll see how it links in when I'm finished. But lastly, we've got this independent cat, and we get cats all the time. And there's only 2 in the whole of that tub. There's about 150 odd charms in there. But a cat always seems to feature. So this is about your independence. It's about your autonomy. You sort of deciding what it is that you want. So again, like I say, it's a shedding of the ego. It's a shedding of the skin. It's a shedding of your old belief system, which allows you to stand in your autonomy and draw to you that which you want, not what is expected of you, or, you know, what other people find desirable or what they're all working towards. This is a decision that comes from your heart space, as I say, as you unlock it here. Right, yeah, that guitar, I wasn't getting anything from that. I really wasn't, so I'm not going to force it. I'll see, like I say, when I read it out of the book, if that comes up in any way, I will point to it. Right. Let's get some letters. That was a long time, just on the charms. I've just looked down, like we've usually finished by now. It's a long one today. Right, F-A-N, fan. R-U-I-T, another I, a C, an N, an E, a W, wow, what lots of consonants today, and another T. Right, okay. I'm just having a look in there, sorry. But these are your letters for the day. Like I say, you may be getting full words in there, you may be getting initials, you may be seeing things that are sparking another aspect of your intuition, which is making you think of something else. We've got double I, 2 I's, 2 N's. They're the only reoccurring letters that I can see at the moment. But these are your words for today. Right, I'm going to read that directly out of the book very soon. Let's see what it says. There we go. Right. This card asks, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in your order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you've asked for. When you complain about what is served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. As soon as you are perfectly straightforward about what it is that you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels. Wow. And we had the charm with the heart and the wings and the key. Yeah. In an instant. Right, I'm going to read that sentence again. It comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your requests with faith and optimism. trust your feelings, and make decisions for yourself about what is best for you. Yeah, and I got that from the cat, the independence. It's about you putting those barriers down, or, you know, understanding that the walls that you've built around yourself are actually keeping what you say you want away from you. So it's about healing those aspects of self, shedding a skin, shedding the ego, and really getting into, and like I said, your autonomy, your independence, and working out what it is that you want so that you can actually bring it to you. Right then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped. I hope you managed to get something from it. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.